Hello, everyone. I hope you're all fine. Today's story is very beautiful and very helpful. It has strong life lesson. It has also simple daily life sentences. Please practice this story and repeat it with me. Now, let's start. In a cold and peaceful country called Sweden, a quiet girl named Greta lived with her family. Greta was different from many children. She spoke softly, she observed deeply, and she cared about things most people ignored. One day at school, Greta learned about climate change. She heard about melting ice, rising temperatures, polluted oceans, and forests disappearing. The teacher explained how the planet was slowly suffering because of human actions. Most students listened for a while and then forgot about it. But Greta could not forget. The information stayed inside her mind day and night. She wondered, if climate change is real, then why are people not acting seriously? The question disturbed her deeply. Greta started reading more books and watching documentaries about the environment. The more she learned, the more worried she became. Factories were polluting the air. Forests were being destroyed. Animals were losing their homes. Yet many leaders continued acting as if nothing was wrong. Greta felt frustrated. Adults always told children to care about the future themselves. But she noticed many adults were damaging that future themselves. At only 15 years old, Greta made a decision that surprised everyone. Instead of going to school one day, she sat outside the Swedish parliament holding a small sign. The sign read, "School Strike for Climate." At first, nobody paid attention. People walked past her silently. Some laughed. Some criticized her. Some said, but Greta stayed there. Day after day, rain or cold weather did not stop her, because she believed silence was more dangerous than criticism. Slowly, people started noticing the young girl sitting alone with her sign. Photos of Greta spread online. Students from different countries became inspired. Soon, children around the world started joining climate strikes too. Thousands of students walked peacefully through streets, asking leaders to protect the planet. What started with one girl alone became a global movement. But Greta's journey was not easy. Many powerful people criticized her. Some mocked her age. Some attacked her personality. Some told her to stay quiet. But Greta continued speaking boldly because she believed the earth did not have time for fear. Then came a historic moment. Greta was invited to speak at international climate conferences. World leaders, scientists, and journalists listened carefully as the teenage girl spoke with honesty and emotion. Her words were simple but powerful. You say you love your children above all else, and yet you are stealing their future. The world became silent. Millions of people watched her speeches online. Some people agreed strongly with her. Others disagreed. But one thing became clear. The world was finally listening.
Greta traveled across countries to spread awareness about climate change. She even refused to travel by airplane for environmental reasons, and instead crossed the Atlantic Ocean by boat to attend an important climate summit.
People admired her commitment. She was not only speaking about change, she was living it. Over time, Greta became one of the most recognized environmental activists in the world.
Magazines wrote about her. Students admired her. Leaders discussed her ideas. But Greta always reminded people that the movement was bigger than one person. It was about protecting the future, protecting oceans, protecting forests, protecting life itself. Her story teaches something powerful. You do not need to be old to create impact. You do not need fame to start change. Sometimes one brave voice can wake up millions. Greta began with a simple cardboard sign and a strong belief. That small action inspired people across the entire planet.
So if you ever think your voice is too small, remember Greta. A quiet teenage girl sat alone outside a building, and the whole world eventually heard her. Never underestimate the power of speaking for what you believe in, because courage is not about being fearless. Courage is speaking even when the world ignores you. And sometimes the smallest voice can create the biggest change. One person caring deeply can inspire millions to care too.